Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to do a couple of new quests. First of all, in the previous part, I obtained a message from my dad. Let me see, it is in the note. News from the dad. You absolutely must come home right away. Incredible news. Drop everything and head over, Dad. So I dropped everything and we are already at the door of their apartment. Let's go. Let's see, what does the dad have to say to us?
Everyone in my poker night is going to hear about you. Do I have news?
Oh, your father has been as anxious as a kid on Christmas.
Anyway, so you know about my card game, right? Been playing for years.
Sure, you talk about your poker night all the time.
Do I? Well, I was in the game of my life. Me and another lady, we went all in and then some. After I called, she had 4 of a kind, queens. But I had an honest-to-God straight flush.
Honey, he doesn't need to hear the play-by-play.
This is my moment. So finally, I won. I won big, the biggest pot of my life.
That's wonderful. And a little scary, but mostly wonderful.
I kept my poker face, even if I felt like letting my insides out. But the big kicker is, I won myself a ship. A real starship.
It's real, sweetie. We went to the docks and looked at it and everything.
Well, there's no way I'll ever fly it. So we had no idea what to do with the damn thing. And then it came to me. You.
Me? What? I already have a ship. I don't need this one.
Then you get to figure out what to do with it. All the paperwork's already been taken care of. Keep it, sell it, I don't care what you do with it. I just hope it makes up for all the money you keep sending home.
The house feels alive again now.
Didn't even know that this perk contained a ship for me. Talk with me a little bit more.
Nice to see you, son. Tell me, are you doing well? And none of that, I'm fine, Dad. Really, answer. How are you?
There's never a dull moment. So much to see and do.
Ah, to be young and have the whole world in front of you. All your adventures. There are so many. It's dizzying to keep track of. It worries your mother that one day you might take on more than you can deal with. Is it worth it? All that risk and danger?
It better be worth it.
No argument here. I got some years on you. My guiding star has always been, find something you believe in and fight for it. For me, it's you and your mother. Every time big life decisions came up, that's what made it easy. What would be best for all of us? If you can strip away everything and answer that one question, well, it helped me.
Good talk, Dad. Thank you.
It's what I'm here for. It's nice to have you home.
Okay.
Take care, kiddo.
And our mother, does she have anything to say?
There's just of all the places
Nope.
you're welcome
Okay.
anytime.
Let's get back to a ship technician and see what kind of ship did they gifted me. Let's go. We're at the port. Let's see. Ship technician.
Need some work done?
I'd like to view and modify my ship.
Okay, no problem.
Let's see. Frontier. Razor Leaf from Mantis mission. And the Wonderwell. So this is the ship that our parents gave us. Let's see. What kind of parts does it have? Ooh, Starship Design rank 1 needed. A rank. Okay. So it's a rank, but it's locked behind the Starship Design rank 1 and 2 to modify it. Okay. I'll look into it if I want to sell this or maybe do something with the ship later. So that's that. So the parents perk gave me a weapon, a ship, and a lots of dialogue from the parents. Not bad for a perk. Okay, next thing, the main thing that we're going to do today is a new mission. And I was thinking to do a back to the grind one that we got from the terminal in this city. So it's a Ryujin Industries faction quest. First quest of the chain. So we need to apply for a job at Ryujin Industries kiosk. Let's do it. I was thinking about doing Ryujin after the United Colonies and maybe later
Should I warm up the engines?
Whatever was it called, the deputized for the Free Star. And after we complete all of these and the regular factions, we'll do probably one of the Crimson Fleet ones. We'll see about it. I haven't decided yet about the priority, but today we're going to do the Ryujin one. Alright, so our waypoint shows us to go to Boli. Let's go. Boli system.
Approaching ship. You've entered Freestar Galactic space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband.
Alright.
Alright, you're good. Welcome to
Boli
Neon.
Alpha. Oh, I think I was flying through this planet system. I think for the main mission. I'm not sure. Or the Mantis mission. Probably for the Mantis. So we haven't landed yet to the Neon, but we went through the system. Visited it from the space. So let's land.
Touchdown imminent.
Okay. I need to get the experience boost before going. And by the way, I think... Let's see, let me check. So if I sleep for 1 hour now,
Remember when I said I
Sarah sleeps with me and I get 15% boost, I think. Not 10, but 15. So we get more experience for if we are in romantic relationship. I'll keep Sarah for 1 or 2 more missions because we need to still progress for the marriage side quest or something like that. So after that I'll take Andreja for the further missions. I want to progress
stay
her.
away from Epside. The locals there don't exactly appreciate the tourists.
Sure. So as I was saying, I want to progress Andreja friendship for her quest too. So we'll do it later. Let's see. Our mission is to apply for a job. Let's go. Let's see where we can apply for it. So this city, I have seen it on the internet, on the Reddit. Looks like a futuristic city from Cyberpunk or something. All neons and everything.
You're looking at the only city in the settled systems that powers itself from lightning.
So the city is powered by lightning. Sure. So it has vibes like a cyberpunk city or something. Even the name has neon in it.
Looks like some sort of checkpoint ahead.
And I think
It's
the
probably designed
the whole
to
planet-
suck the credits directly from your pocket.
Sure. I think the whole planet is on the water. There's no land anywhere. So all the city is contained on these structures. On these big pillars.
I heard there's shortages over at Reliant Medical. Not my mother wanted me to be a doctor. A doctor? Mothers. Am I right?
And we already got a new side quest.
Don't move, Nesha!
What is this about? Cut the act. Sniffers picked up the Aurora you're carrying the second you stepped through.
Oh.
All right, get up slowly and turn around. try to run, and we open fire.
I have found Aurora contraband in the what you call it, United Colonies quest,
So,
but I dropped
what was
it.
the plan, Nesha? Smuggle the Aurora into Aquila City or New Atlantis?
No, I just forgot I was carrying it, is all. Honest mistake, right?
Can't we just settle this right here? I can pay the usual.
We don't make the rules. That's Administrator Bayou's job. Now, shut up and start walking.
Move it. Let's go.
Okay, another side quest. New mission, loose end. Okay, can we help with this
No
person?
Aurora
Sophie
outside
Jacks.
city limits. Got it. New around here? Make certain you familiarize yourself with our rules and regulations regarding the transport of Aurora. After all, you don't want to end up like Nishar, do you?
Not really. And what's an Aurora?
Aurora is a hallucinogenic which is legally available for purchase in Neon.
I assume you can give me a quick rundown.
Certainly. And for your own good, I urge you to listen carefully. First and foremost, the interplanetary transport of Aurora is strictly forbidden. Anyone caught transporting the substance through this checkpoint will be arrested, fined, and jailed if necessary.
I can legally carry it around the city.
You are free to carry and use Aurora anywhere within the city limits, yes.
But I use it for medical purpose. No, I don't. You have... I don't want to argue. Wouldn't dream of it.
Good. Then you won't have any problems from me. The other regulation you should be aware of is that Aurora is only available for purchase in the Astral Lounge. Buying it from any other business or a street dealer is illegal. You will be arrested, fined, and jailed for participating in such a transaction.
Oh, so it's a monopoly for drugs, I think? Where's the Astral Lounge located at?
You can find it inside the trade tower. Take the elevators up to the terminal building and head across Bayou Plaza. You can't miss it.
Got it.
Perfect. All right then, that's it. If you have any additional questions, let me know. Otherwise, keep your nose clean and move along.
How did you end up getting stuck with this lousy guard posting?
Lousy? The hell are you talking about? Outside of working the Astro Lounge, this is one of the most secure jobs you can get. Do you have any idea how many people get turned away from Neon security? How about half the damn platform? No, I'm one of the lucky ones. Spend some time in Epside and you'll see what I mean.
What's an upside?
Worst part of Neon. Basically, it's the outer perimeter of the entire platform. We're talking poverty, drug dealers, lowlives, gangs. It's not worth a visit. If you want to enjoy your visit, stick to the safer parts of town.
Why was I scanned by Freestar ships when I entered the orbit?
Volii Alpha has a unique agreement with the Freestar Collective. We allow their ships to patrol the spaceways, and Neon Security maintains the peace within Neon itself. The only exception is the Freestar Ranger outpost located in the city, but Ranger Price fully cooperates with our department.
How did a hem like Aurora became legal to buy and use in Neon?
Aurora is the #1 product produced by Xenofresh Fisheries, the company that originally founded what is now called Neon. Clinical studies sponsored by Xenofresh have proven that using Aurora has no long-term negative health effects, and so it was approved for public use. And before you ask, yes, this was also approved by the Freestar Collective, as long as Aurora stays within the city limits.
Okay,
Move along.
thanks for the info. Let's get into the city. Our products, your life, one dream. Okay.
Then let Ryujin Industries help you get there. Fill out
Cool.
an application
Lots of neon signs. The name of the planet checks
Well,
out,
with
or
all
the
signs
city.
pointing to the Astral Lounge, I suppose we should pay it a visit. Purely for exploratory purposes.
Okay. Let's see. Ryujin Industries Kiosk. About us. Our mission statement: to deliver the best quality life improving technology today before you need it tomorrow. Ryujin Industries has been a leader in technology since its creation. We strive toward advancement and believe there is always room for improvement. Fulfilling customer desire is our #1 goal. Okay, history. Might as well read it some of it. Ryujin Industries was founded by Rei Dikaris and Itaru Saito in 2307. Dikaris had a dream of applying her vast knowledge as a biotech engineer in the improvement of everyday life. And when she met the business-minded Itaru Saito, it wasn't long until Ryujin Industries was formed. Ryujin first product was based on Dikaris' neurological research and would prove to be a major breakthrough in technology. The NeuroAmp would propel Ryujin to the top of the tech industry and solidify their position as a major contender for years to come. It wasn't long before Ryujin Industries began to look to other major forays into the tech world. In 2310, Taiyo Astroneering joined the fold and continues to be a leader in spacecraft engineering and design today. With a growing business, Dikaris and Saito worked with Benjamin Bayu to build the massive Ryujin Tower. The incredible effort would showcase the strong relationship between Ryujin Industries and the city of Neon. Ryujin Industries adding to Neon's prestige as something more than just leisure city, Neon being an attractive bonus to working at Ryujin. Over time, Ryujin Industries would also incorporate Arboron, Drone, and Tranquility into their family. These subsidiaries would further strengthen Ryujin as a formidable competitor and expand their reach into different aspects of life. Today, Ryujin continues to be an industry leader with eyes always pointed towards future. Okay. NeuroAmps. Millions of people benefit from our NeuroAmps every day. NeuroAmps are designed to improve overall brain function in order to boost your quality of life. They're being used in medical monitoring, neurological healing, and as mental stabilizer to help with sleep, anxiety, and social skills. First NeuroAmp was created by Rei Dikaris, a biotech engineer who specialized in neurological designs. Dikaris was determined to harness the power of the mind to improve aspects of everyday life. While initially only approved for military use, NeuroAmps became a public commodity in 2015 and continue to be Ryujin's primary product today. So it's like cyberpunk all over again. Neurological stuff implanted into the brain, I think. And the news. Let's see. See the latest news for industries. Okay, it's celebrating 20 years. Ryujin Industries and Taiyo Astroneering celebrated their 20th anniversary this year. Back in 2310, Simon Taiyo, the son of Taiyo Astroneering founder, signed a deal with Ryujin Industries to become their first official subsidiary. The two companies have since celebrated incredible innovations in spacecraft engineering. Taiyo has remained a top competitor in the spacecraft industry ever since. In commemoration of the historic moment, Ryujin threw a massive gala at the Astral Lounge. It was said to be one of Neon's most prestigious events of the year. Several other CEOs were in attendance, including Synthetic Solutions, Bastion Porter, and Hope Tech very own Ron Hope. Rady Carries herself also made an appearance as one of Ryujin's founders and made a toast alongside Masako. Lots of names. Masako Imada and Simon Tayo to future success. Okay, Ryujin Industries now hiring. Ryujin Industries has announced that we are once again hiring the best and brightest of the settled systems. As a corporation, we're always told taking on new hires. However, public announcements of job opportunities are rarely seen, making this a first in the past 2 years. We hope that many aspiring engineers and opportunists will see this as their chance to join our ever-growing team. Our latest ad campaign for interested candidates can be heard in both New Atlantis, where we heard about it, and Neon. Our job application is available. Okay. Enough of reading. Let's go for the... Wait. Our subsidiaries. What's this? Ryujin Industries is proud of to include the following companies. Arboron. Protecting what matters most. Number 1, Craftsman. Okay. Drone. The Hive Essentials. Much like the hardworking Honey Bee. Okay, so this is about the companies that are connected to this organization style among them. Okay, Tranquility. Alright, job application. Welcome to Ryujin Industries application. All questions must be answered in order for your application to be submitted. Work experience. How many years of experience do you have working in secretarial, cannot pronounce it, in secretarial position? So, as a secretary, you mean? Or a corporate environment? None. How familiar are you with Ryujin Industries and the product line? Not at all. What is your proficiency with computers in regards to typing and file management? Medium. What level of education have you completed? Let's go for college. Do you have a history in criminal activity? I hope so. I hope not. Your application is now complete. To officially submit your application, please select Submit Application. Answers may no longer be changed beyond. Sure. Submit. Okay, mission progress. Thank you for submitting. Please report to Imogen Salzo on the operations floor in Ryujin Tower in Neon for your interview. Alright. Let's see. Send your interview. Let's follow the waypoint. So we need to be walking all around here to
This
get the
district certainly provides evidence that Ryujin's influence has spread from their tower and out into the city.
Okay, to get all the quests from all the NPCs. What is this place? Jupiter.
Hello there. Welcome to Ryujin Tower, the beating heart of Ryujin Industries. I'm Jupiter, the tower's secretary. Can I help you with something?
What exactly is Ryujin Industries?
We're the largest corporation in the Freestar Collective. We deal in everything from refreshments to starships. We're best known for our neuroamp technology. If you're curious about it, we have a selection on display at the Ryujin store near the back of the lobby. Is there anything else I can help you with?
What can I expect to find in Ryujin Tower?
The public can visit our Tayo, Tranquility, and drone sales offices upstairs. All are worth visiting. The tower also serves as Ryujin's corporate headquarters and is home to our research and development team, but unfortunately, those areas are restricted.
I'm here for an interview with Imogen Salzo.
Wonderful. It's always nice to meet a potential coworker. Miss Salzo will be conducting your interview today. You'll find her office upstairs. You'll find Miss Salzo's office on the operations floor. Just take the elevator at the back of the lobby. And don't forget to check out the Ryujin Industry store in the back of the lobby before you leave. No visit to Ryujin Tower is complete without a look at our patented neuroamp technology, after all.
Alright.
Busy, busy. There's never a dull day in Ryujin Tower.
What are neuroamps?
Oh, neuroamps are our specialty. They're small, external devices used to improve overall brain function. Aito Suzuki runs the Ryujin store here in the lobby. He can tell you everything you'd like to know, and more, if you want to pay him a visit.
I'll do that. How long have you worked for Ryujin Industries?
Almost 3 years. I can't believe it's been that long. My first day feels like yesterday.
What made you choose to work here?
I'm a legacy, so to speak. Both my parents work here. My dad's the administrative assistant to some of the execs, and my mom works at Tranquility. My dad helped me get this job after I finished an administrative training program a few years ago. I like working close to my family.
Do you enjoy your job?
I do. It suits me. I like talking to people and watching the day-to-day in the lobby. Plus, working here is one of the steadiest jobs you can find in Neon.
I'll let you get back to work.
All right. Please let me know if there's anything I can help you with. Enjoy your day.
Can you tell me more about Ryujin Industries?
Our NeuroAmp development department and executive offices are also located on site at Ryujin Tower, but those areas are off limits to the public. What started out as a small ship tech company has grown to encompass spacecraft design, robotics, and most of all, neuroamps. Most of the building is just cubicles for our employees. Tranquility and Drone, two of our subsidiaries, also have offices upstairs. Both are worth visiting.
Alright, thanks for the info.
Thank you for visiting Ryujin Tower.
Let's see, where is this shop located? This?
Welcome
Aito
back. Can
Suzuki.
I interest you in anything? Welcome to the Ryujin Industries product store. Looking for a neuroamp?
What do you sell here?
All of Ryujin Industries' latest and greatest neuroamps. Take a look. I'm sure we have something that might suit your needs.
Can you tell me more about these neuroamps?
Neuroamps are Ryujin Industries' signature product. They're small pieces of wearable tech that enhance some of the user's brain functions. Some of our best sellers can help with anything from focus and short-term memory to communication and confidence boosting.
Do a lot of people have neuroamps?
Of course. They're practically the foundation of what Ryujin was built on.
How would I benefit from it?
That all depends on what you like to improve. If you're looking for a bit of a diplomatic edge, our Neurocom series is great. The Neuroboost can help you gain that confidence you need to really stand your ground. And our Neurotac series, Tac for Tactical, specializes in critical thinking.
Ever tried one yourself?
Sure have. My neuroamp's the reason I got where I am. 6 months ago, I was barely motivated enough to hold a job scrubbing floors as a janitor at Ryujin Tower. But thanks to this nifty little thing, I feel more motivated than ever, and my social skills have really improved. I can talk to customers no problem now. Plus, I haven't lost my keys once since I started wearing it.
Not bad. Sounds incredible.
It really is. Trust me, once you put one on, you'll never look back. Why don't you check out the shop? It's worth browsing even if you aren't looking to buy.
You used to be a custodian here.
Custodian, IT support, security. I've worked plenty of low-level jobs at Ryujin Tower, and did pretty poorly at most of them. I'm sure they would have fired me ages ago if it weren't for Jupiter, the young lady at the front. She keeps pushing management to reassign me instead of letting me go. She's the one who convinced me to try out a neuroamp. I really owe her one. It's completely changed my life.
Maybe she likes you. Okay, let me see what you have for sale.
Neuroamps mostly. Same as always.
Okay. Suits. Neuroamp. Intimidation. Oh, so it's a headpiece. I see. So we can put it on our face. Intimidation chance 5%. 10% diplomacy chance. They are not too expensive. Okay, so I decided not to buy anything for now. I think there's a possibility we will get a neuroamp or similar thing from the faction quest. So
have a good one.
Don't want to waste money at the beginning. So Anything else? Who's this
How can I
guy?
help?
Ken Bright.
Hey, thanks for stopping by. The name's Ken. Let me know if you have any questions. I know these weapons like the back of my hand.
Oh, it's a weapon shop. Good to meet you.
Likewise. Let me know if you need any help. I'm always happy to talk shop. What brings you to Ryujin Tower today?
I have an interview with Imogen Salzo.
Oh, good luck. Hopefully they'll hire you and we can stop listening to this non-stop audio ad.
What's a weapon dealer doing in Ryujin Tower?
Don't be so surprised. Ryujin Tower's got a little of everything. Besides, here at Arboron, our goal is to provide safety and protection for our customers. That's why we're the only brand to carry our very own non-lethal weapons. The Nova line.
Can you tell me about your non-lethal weapons?
Of course. The Nova series uses an electrically charged ammunition that can effectively stun a humanoid target. It's not so useful when it comes to critters, but if you need to buy some time or get someone off your back, they'll do the trick.
Okay. You seem like quite an expert.
Well, I'd better be. I'm a three-star Navy vet. Firearm expertise comes with the territory. I saw more than my share of action with a gun in my hand. Those days are behind me, though. Now I prefer to stay behind the counter and let other people do the gunslinging.
Okay, let me see what you got.
Sure, have a look.
So, I don't really want to buy anything, but here's the weapons. Non-lethal, all of kind weapons, and ammunition. Okay, enough
Thanks
of
for
this.
stopping by.
Let's see. Let's continue with our quest.
Stay on your best behavior, you hear me?
Okay, so we have lobby, Tayo, Stroniering, Tranquility, Drone, and operations. Let's go to the operations. Okay.
Welcome to Ryujin Industries. Can I help you?
Sure. Can. Optional chicken with Lane Garza.
You must be one of the candidates that Imogen Salzo is interviewing today. Her office is down the hallway to my left. Take another left at the conference room, follow it around to the right and up a small flight of stairs. Then take a left and keep heading that way until you see her office. Sounds like a maze, right? So if you want me to walk you back there or have any questions, just let me know.
I do have some questions.
And hopefully I have some answers.
How are the interviews going?
Between you and me, I think Imogen is about done with the whole process. You won't believe the people we've been getting. I heard the hiring algorithm Yuko made approved all applicants. And of course Yuko bailed when interview time hit. It's technically her job. And Imogen is furious.
What can you tell me about Imogen?
Imogen Salzo is my idol. She's ruthless, but still knows how to behave around everyday people, if you know what I mean. She's probably next in line to take over for Ularu Chen, head of operations here, which would be a godsend considering Chen has no filter and loves to speak her mind. No one loves brutal honesty that much.
What exactly does Ryujin Industries do?
Oh wow, you're serious? Well, Ryujin is the tech industry leader in the settled systems, mostly known for neuroamps, which exploded on the scene about 15 years ago. Other than that, our products include operating systems, security, various quality of life improvements for the home. We're like a full package. If you really want more info, I'd recommend reading up at one of the kiosks. They've got this company's entire history listed. At least the history they want you to know.
Okay, I think I'm ready for the interview.
Good. Let's not keep Imogen waiting too long. And the offer still stands if you need someone to show you the way.
I can find the office myself.
Great. Well, good luck then. I'm sure I'll see you on your way out.
Sure.
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
Let's see. Attend your interview.
Oh, I can't imagine being forced to spend my days doing menial work in an office like this, instead of exploring the stars on the bridge of a spacecraft.
What is that desk assistant was talking about. This is not even a maze. We were very close to this office.
Last one. Have a seat. And your friend can wait outside.
Okay.
I'm sure they understand.
When they ask for your greatest strength, tell them you lack empathy for your clients.
All right, just to get a few things straight here. I'm Imogen Salzo, Senior Operations Specialist here at Ryujin Industries. I don't normally do this, but my counterpart Yuko is indisposed at the moment, so here I am. We're looking for someone to fill an entry-level administrative position. Apparently, our algorithm has failed us and believes you to be a decent match, which I'll take up with our technicians later. So, let's get this over with. Why do you want to work for Ryujin Industries?
Why not? Ryujin is the best tech company in the settle system.
An excellent question, especially since when asked how familiar you were with Ryujin, you answered, not at all. I'm sure you just did your homework before the appointment, right? But let's move on. This next one should be interesting, considering you marked having 0 experience. Why do you consider yourself qualified for a job like this?
I can persuade. Let's try. I can make any deal happen.
I can't help but wonder if that's why you're here today and not behind bars, considering your track record. And yes, of course we know you have one. Yuko's algorithm at least hasn't failed us there. Your past is not a concern, for now. Just know that we have ways of keeping an eye on you around here. How motivated are you to succeed?
Very. I'll go above and beyond to get the job done.
All in, huh? At least that's an attitude we can work with here. And finally, my last question. If you worked here for 5 years, what role would you see yourself in?
Probably some killer. Let's see. In 5 years, I'll be running this company. Hopefully I'll have a role in management. Let's go hard. I'll be the leader.
Full disclosure? It's all about making deals with the right people around here. You put those skills of yours to good use and choose the right sides. You probably won't be running the place, but you'll be right next to the one who does. So look, since there's a million other things I'd rather be doing than this, not to mention that this isn't even my job, you're hired. On a probationary period, of course. First order. There's a meeting starting soon, and I need you to pick up the coffee order at Terra Brew. Fairly easy, so you shouldn't be able to screw it up. If there's a line, skip it. Tell them you're here for Imogen Salzo, and you should get served right away.
First task is to get coffee. Okay. Can you talk with me more?
I'd hurry if I were you. Some people can get really sensitive about their beverage temp.
Who is Yuko?
Yuko is our senior technician specialist. I suppose you can say she's my equivalent. I oversee the field operatives such as yourself, while she oversees the technicians here in the office. Yuko's team is vital. They're the ones that get the data, monitor surveillance, all that less glamorous work that we base your assignments on.
Where is this Terra Brew here in Neon?
You've never been. It's just down the main walkway. Just go past the main spaceport terminal as if you're heading toward the trade tower. It'll be on your left. Just keep an eye out for their signature orange chairs. You can't miss it.
Coffee? Please don't tell me this is in the job description.
We all start somewhere. Think of it as a matter of convenience for today. You're right here, and I need a coffee order picked up. Otherwise, believe me, we have enough people that easily volunteer for the task. I'm sure they'd think it's a way to get noticed or stay relevant.
Sure.
Hurry back.
I'll do it. Let's see. Pick up the coffee. So I should just follow the waypoint. Easiest way. Find that Terra Brew shop. Let's get it back.
When you have a moment.
What? You want to talk with me? Okay.
Important or not, I'm ready to listen.
Do you have anything interesting for me?
I thought you'd never ask. Here.
Nutrient.
It was nice talking
I
to you
forgot
again.
she wanted to give me something just before going to Neon. Completely forgot it. So she said we need to ignore the people that are in the shop.
Holden. Hi. Hi there. Welcome to Terra Brew. How can I help you?
Alright, I'm here to pick up an order for Imogen Salzo.
Oh, the Ryujin order. You must be new. What happened to Tomo? Did he finally get that?
I got fired is what happened. And this is the soulless suit they got to replace me.
Tomo, I'm sorry. I know how hard you were working for that promotion.
4 years behind a desk, getting coffee, kissing up to that high and mighty Ularu Chen, just to get replaced by this nobody?
Whoa, whoa. What happened?
Like, who knows? I looked at someone wrong, the coffee wasn't hot. They didn't even have the decency to tell me. They just had security escort me out of the building, like some criminal.
Who is Ularu Chen?
You don't even know your own boss's boss? Ularu is Ryujin's head of operations, or resident shark, if you ask me. If she smells blood in the water, you're dead.
I'm sorry you got fired.
Yeah, I bet you are. No one's ever sorry in this business. And now that I've been terminated, it's only a matter of time before they send you after me. So I'm taking matters into my own hands. Believe me, it's either you or me.
What do you mean? It's either you or me?
You don't just get to learn all the ins and outs of Ryujin operations and then just walk away. Even worse, I got fired. They don't let that kind of knowledge run around in the head of disgruntled employees. It's just a matter of time before they send you after me. So I'm taking matters into my own hands.
Alright, let's try persuasion. Hold on, let's talk about this.
You want to talk? I'll tell you what. You get one chance to prove you deserve this job. Change my mind and I'll walk away. Fail, and I think you know where this is headed.
I can easily deal with you, but whatever. You're throwing your life away here.
You can't be that good. Not yet.
Look, I get it. You got your orders. I got mine.
Sorry,
nope.
But I can't.
We can both walk away from this.
Look,
worked.
I'd
Nice.
like to help, but look, at some point, Ularu really will send you after me. Just promise me you'll remember this. That when I came after you, I gave you the chance to talk me down.
Why would I be the one they send?
Let's just say, Ryujin doesn't like loose ends. Chen fired me, and now she's gonna see me as a liability. And that's why it's just a matter of time before our paths cross again. Okay, and when they do, I'm just hoping you'll listen to me, like I listened to you.
Of course.
You're either one of the few good people in Neon, or you already know a thing or two about leverage. Just don't make me regret this.
Wait, anything else
Thanks
you can
for
say?
talking me down back there.
Nope.
I never should have crossed Chen.
Yep, whatever.
Hey, no worries on anyone calling security here. Take it from me, Ryujin will handle any drama that may come from this. You'll want to be sure to report it to them.
What can you tell me about that guy?
Tomo had been Ryujin's errand boy for some time now. Lots of ambition. Dying to get up that food chain, if you know what I mean. He always seemed really nice, so a stunt like that? I never saw it coming.
How would Ryujin handle it?
Ryujin has connections everywhere. Even Benjamin Bayu. You know, the very man that runs Neon. They're practically untouchable around here. Just getting in with them, you're setting yourself up for life. Well, provided you don't get fired first, of course.
Sorry about all that.
Are you serious? That's the most excitement I've had in months. I feel like I should be thanking you.
I still need to pick up that order.
Yes, of course. Here it is. Oh, and please let Mr. Cho know that we did have the recommended maintenance done. I triple-checked the grind myself, and a mistake like that will never happen again.
Okay.
Hell of a first day, right?
What's your favorite thing on the menu?
Corporate policy requires me to state that everything Terra Brew offers is my favorite.
All of these shop attendants always say the same from the Terra Brew company.
Time struggling to get to middle management. You might want to rethink that.
Okay, let's get back. Talk to Imogen.
Technicians, we handle prep and post-op.
I hope that coffee is still hot considering the time it took you to get it. You either need to learn this city or how to deal with distractions. So, what was the holdup?
I don't really want to rat out that guy. It's personal. It won't happen again.
Personal? Huh. I suppose that's one way to put it. I know that Tomo Higashi, an ex-employee of ours, accosted you at the Terra Brew, and before you get any ideas, no, the barista didn't sell you out. Ryujin has enough connections in Neon that an incident like this would never slip by. Deception aside, some of us are impressed by how you handled the situation and would like to try you out in a different role at the company. And since Yuko isn't here to object, your new position starts right now. So, congratulations, you've been promoted. Not bad for your first day, right?
Talking through it was the right way to handle the situation. I'm proud of you.
Thanks, Sarah. So, no more coffee errands?
No more coffee errands, but depending on how you look at it, the word errands technically still applies.
Tell me about my new position.
Let me explain. I'm promoting you to junior operative. The position is a bit more complicated and completely confidential. Your main duty is to add influence when necessary to ensure success of the business. Any questions so far?
What do you mean by add influence?
In any case where a threat to success is established, one of us is sent out to create a more desired outcome. This may be through a conversation or presenting some new information. It's all very situational, as you'll soon see.
How am I supposed to ensure success?
Well, it depends on the job, really. If someone can't be persuaded with words, perhaps a more forceful approach is necessary. You're basically removing obstacles from the equation.
Why is it confidential?
Like any good corporation, we consider what we do here to be a trade secret. If others knew and could mimic our actions, it would take away our edge.
Okay, done. I'm good.
Really? Well, this transition may be easier than I thought. Now, let's get that coffee delivered. I'll gladly take mine. And since Yuko's still a no-show, feel free to keep hers. The other recipients are eagerly waiting for you in the conference room. Once you finish talking to everyone, come back to my office, and I'll give you your next assignment.
Did you know Tomo was going to be at the Terra Brew?
Tomo's appearance was an interesting coincidence. I can see how it may have looked like a test of some sort, but sadly, no. We had nothing to do with that, besides initially firing him.
Why was Tomo fired?
Tomo Higashi was a technician here for years. He desperately wanted to be an operative. The truth is, he was getting overzealous in proving himself. He started writing up his own theories as facts and submitting them in his reports. It was only a matter of time before one of those theories proved wrong, and once we launched an investigation, it was all over for him.
What do you do as a senior operations specialist?
My job is to oversee the field operatives such as yourself. I get the sad job of sorting through the files that our technicians have put together, so I can prioritize them according to departmental needs. Finally, I assign them to the operative most suited.
Hey there. Glad to see you again.
Let's see. Our next objective for the quest. Back to the grind, meet with all of these people. Let's do it.
Ah, coffee. You'd think we'd want to support our own subsidiary and get tranquility more often, but Terra Brew it is.
Ryujin owns Tranquility.
For the past 5 years. Tranquility is a recent acquisition, and we've only just begun to develop the brand. You may have seen how several vendors carry the product now.
Maybe Ryujin should acquire Terebrew.
Terebrew would be a substantial purchase, but we fully intend to develop the Tranquility brand. Current projections are set to surpass Terebrew within the next 5 years. Tea-talk aside, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Lyndon Calderi, Chief Financial Officer. I'll be the one deducting expenses from your pay every time you manage to screw up, which hopefully won't be often.
My pay gets reduced whenever I make mistakes?
Yes, mistakes are often costly and involve substantial cleanup, both literally and figuratively. Law enforcement, witnesses, evidence, everything has its cost.
Understood.
Good. Then it appears we have nothing left to discuss. This introduction was not annoying. I hope our future encounters are as productive.
Okay.
Do you not have work to do? Perhaps I need to speak with Imogene.
Shut up.
Just what I needed. Imogene said she hired someone new. I'm Genevieve, Head of Marketing and Public Relations.
Nice to meet you.
Likewise. Anyway, it's good to put a face to the new operative. The only question now is how much work are you going to be?
What do you mean? How much work?
Cleanup, of course. Journalists are pretty quick at putting 2 and 2 together. And I get the pleasure of making sure those connections are never made. Or, if they are, handling the fallout.
None. You don't have to worry about me.
Yeah, that's what they all say. Just know that one screw up for you means a lot of overtime and sleepless nights for me and my team. So, any precautions you can take will be greatly appreciated. Remember, be careful out there, for everyone's sake.
Coffee, finally. Well, let's have a look at you.
I hope you like what you see.
That depends on your actions going forward. I'm Alexis Price, head of the legal department here, and I'll be direct. Any legal troubles you cause as an operative, witnesses, getting arrested, are my troubles. So steer clear of law enforcement. We may have connections with Administrator Bayou and the Freestar Rangers, but they aren't the ones I prefer to abuse.
What connections do we have with the Freestar Rangers?
For one, our connections with Bayou automatically grant us a slight connection with the Rangers. He has some amount of influence with his seat on the Council of Governors. But our strongest connection is local, with Ranger Price.
And who is Ranger Price?
He's the Freestar Ranger stationed here on Neon, and much to my dismay, my son. He could have been an amazing lawyer or businessman. But instead, he's chosen to waste his talents to protect the people of the Freestar Collective.
Who is Administrator Bayou?
Administrator Bayou runs Neon and is on the Freestar Collective's Council of Governors. We have a long-standing symbiotic relationship due to the contributions that Ryujin Tower brings to Neon.
I'll do my best.
Let's hope your best is good enough.
It is. And the last one?
So, fetching coffee 1 minute, and junior operative the next. Gamden Cho, supply chain manager for Ryujin. We won't work together much, but as part of the same department, hopefully I'll be seeing you around.
What exactly do you do here?
I have the glorious job of keeping all the departments supplied with exactly what they need. Anything from rare materials for R&D to slates and design software for marketing. You could say I'm the one aspect of operations that keeps this department legit.
The barista said she triple-checked the grind herself.
Ah, so she remembered. Not that I expect much out of Terebrew coffee, but hey, I suspected their grinder was on its last leg. Anyway, welcome to the team. Oh, and just a heads up, people in your position don't typically see the brighter side of Ryujin Industries. But rest assured, this is a great company. and the work we do goes toward benefiting millions.
What's the bright side of the corporate espionage?
I get your point, but if anything, take comfort in knowing that you're the one deciding the methods behind your assignments. Not only that, but corporate espionage is the norm. Ryujin just handles it better than most. Competitor operatives have done far worse to accomplish less.
How does Ryujin benefit millions of others?
Well, neuroamps for one. They aid in mental illness, confidence boosting, and focus. Drone robots for maintenance and security, tranquility for relaxation, Arbron for protection. Your work only helps us improve and expand upon these products that so many people love and benefit from.
Thanks, I'll keep that in mind.
Please do. It's easy to get wrapped up in the bad if that's all you see. Of course, you'll be forming your own opinions as you go. Just keep an open mind. Oh, and thanks for the coffee.
No problem. And where's the Imogen? She didn't even come here.
I hope you enjoyed your little meet and greet. I thought you'd like to know the execs who you'll be impacting while on the job.
I've been told how much work I could create for them if I'm not careful.
I can only imagine. Now that you've met a few of the execs, let's get you started. We have reason to believe that our friends at Kelt Corp are trying to hack into our R&D server, since we're both competing for a contract right now. Seriously?
I think this is a great place to pause the video before going any further into the story of Ryujin Industries. I hope you enjoyed the introduction to the Neon City and introductions to all of these new NPCs in the industries. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next part. Bye everyone.